Hello Project 2, how are you? Welcome to my video. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you tired? Are you bored? How are you feeling? Today we're going to look at page 71 of your books. We're going to think a little bit about the story. Do you remember the story of Dr. X with Justin and Chelsea? We're going to look at the story a little bit and study some words. We're going to study adjectives and adverbs. So first of all, look at my pictures. Can you see my pictures here? This is a happy person. Yep, this is a happy person. This is called an adjective. An adjective describes a person or an object or a feeling. Then we use the same basic word to describe an action. So in this picture, the person says smile happily. Happily describes smile, the action. Okay, hope you can see that. Let's have another example. This is an adjective, quiet. This triangle is a quiet instrument. This adjective describes the thing, the noun. But in this situation, look, somebody is playing the drums. He can play loudly. He can play slowly. He can play fast. Or the person says, please play quietly. Quietly is the same base with ly. This is the adverb. The verb is here, the action, and the adverb, okay? So you have a table to complete. Adjectives describe nouns or pronouns. Stop the video, look in the story, and see if you can write the adjectives and the adverbs in these boxes. Okay, let's go to the answers. So, first of all, adjectives. Adjectives describe things, like the world, the planet. Justin says the world is safe now. The world is safe. And Chelsea says escaping the thing was easy. This is the adjective. And a question, what's that horrible noise? That horrible noise was Justin when he had a sore stomach, wasn't it? So the noise, the sound was horrible. Very good. Next, the adverbs. Whoops, I've got them all ready here. The adverbs. Safe changes to safely. Chelsea took is the verb. So Chelsea took, or say Chelsea drove the boat safely back to the harbour. So this describes the action of taking the boat. This one, Chelsea says, I think we can escape easily. Easy becomes easily. Escape is the action. It's the verb. And Dr. X laughed, not happily, not quietly. She laughed horribly, ha ha ha, like a witch. Okay, so normally adverbs end in ly. Look, ly, and we've changed this letter. We've changed the y to I. And here again, ly. Often the ending is ly, lee. But sometimes it's different. So in your books, stop the video, see if you can find these adverbs and adjectives. Look back at the story. These adjectives and adverbs are irregular. So what do we say? That's a good idea. So good is the adjective. But when you do something, when you do an action, the adverb is well. Okay. Another one. Well, can you run fast? Fast is the adverb. Run fast, he said. And the boat is also fast. So this word, adverb, adjective is the same. Just stays the same. And the last one is hard. The bed was very hard. And she pull is the action, she pulled hard with muscles. She pulled hard too. Oh, my pen's running out. So this one stays the same. Stays the same. Right, now it's your turn to do an exercise. This is easy for you. You just have to circle. Read the sentences and you can find them in the story. Do exercise 5. Stop the video, do exercise 5. Just some circles. Right, let's take some of this. So, exercise 5. Oh, do you want to see the answers? I suppose so. Here's exercise 5. And you can tell me if they're adjectives or adverbs. So number 1, the guard moved very slowly. It's an adjective. It's an adverb. I'm getting confused. The guard moved very slowly. Dr. X is a horrible woman. She is horrible. Adjective, it describes her. Chelsea spoke very quietly. They ran to the harbour quickly. Ran quickly, like fast. The engines, the motor, vroom, 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 made a loud noise. Loud describes the boat. A loud noise. Number 6. Justin grabbed the briefcase suddenly. The action is grab suddenly. Number 7. Dr. X open is the verb. Dr. X opened the briefcase carefully. Remember, she wanted the computer so she could rule the world. And she pushed Justin very hard. Push very hard. Number 9. Do. First of all, we are safe. Like we are happy. We are safe. And he smiled. Oh no, he said happily. We're safe now, he said happily. Happily describes how he's speaking. And number 10 is not good. When we describe an action, Chelsea can swim. The action, she can swim well. Remember, that's a bit difficult because it's very different. We change good to well for an action. Okay, now it's time for you to do some actions. Let's practice some of these adverbs. So I have a very important message for you today. The message is we, all the teachers and everybody at the English school, we want to see you in September. So you need to write your forms and email them to the office, and then we'll see you in September, and that'll be good. No more videos, proper classes. So let's just practice. Let's say this sentence. See you in September. Let's say it loudly. Everybody? See you in September. Okay, how about quietly? See you in September. Very good. What about fast? Can you say it fast? See you in September. That was fast, wasn't it? And horribly? See you in September. I'm thinking about your homework. And slowly. The last one. All together. See you in September. Very good. I'll see you in part 2. Just a minute. See you later. Hello Project 2. Hello Carla, how are you? Hello Anton. Hello Alvaro and Thalia. And Marina and Evelyn, how are you doing? And Angel? And Julio? Are you there? I hope you're working. Okay, now we're going to have a look at different types of films. So you look at these pictures and carefully match the pictures to the types of film. For example, number 1, funny man, I think is a comedy. You see here? A comedy film. So, stop the video, write your answers, and we'll go over them. So, number 1 is a comedy film. Something that makes you laugh. Number 2, that looks a bit scary. Number 2 is a horror film. I don't like horror films. Number 3 is a science fiction film. about the year 2066. Do you know any science fiction films? Paul, do you know any science fiction films?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. Star Wars, science fiction. Number 4 is a musical, a film with lots of music and singing. Do you know any musicals?
Trolls.
Yeah, Trolls. They all dance and wave their hair around. Definitely a musical. Number 5 is some kind of cartoon. Do you know any cartoon films? Usually cartoons are short, but a film is usually longer. Do you know any cartoons, Paul?
Frozen.
Frozen? Frozen 2? All the Frozen films? Or Ice Age? What about a Western? Can you see picture 6? Lots of horses, lots of gunfights. A Western. Number 7. A thriller. You have to, it's very exciting. You have to find out what's happened. Number 8, a romantic comedy. Or a rom-com, you can say. Do you like rom-coms, Paul?
No.
No, he doesn't.
They're for girls.
Number 9, an adventure film. There are lots of adventure films, aren't there? And last one, number 10, a fantasy film. Do you know any fantasy films?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter would be a fantasy film. Yeah, very good. Okay, now we've got a little story on page 72. A little story about Laura and the things that she has to do on Saturday morning. A very special Saturday morning. Oops, get this straight. So, first of all, look at the pictures and maybe read it quickly. Laura has to get up early. Why? Why does Laura have to get up early today? Can you look through? Up here, she's going to be in a film. Look, she has to get up early because she's going to be in a film. I think Carla is going to be an actress. I think maybe Carla is going to be in a film, remember, in the future. And what does she have to say in the film? What does she have to say? Have a look. In the speech marks, she has to say, it's Carrie's hat. It's Carrie's hat. Because, can you see the hat? They find a hat. And she knows it's their friend's hat. It's Carrie's hat. Let's listen. Let's listen to the first part.
Page 72. Exercise 3B.
It's Saturday morning. Laura doesn't have to go to school today.
No
She
school.
has to get up early. She's going to be in a film. She wants to be an actress when she leaves school.
Do you have to learn a lot of lines?
No, I don't. Only one.
What do you have to say?
Well, in the film, our friend, Carrie, disappears. In one scene, we find her hat. And I have to say, it's Carrie's hat.
Now in the studio.
I don't have to do anything in this scene, so I'm practicing my line for the next scene. It's Carrie's hat. Oh, they need me now, so I have to go. It's Carrie's hat.
Okay, quiet everyone, and action.
Oh. So the question is, what do you think happens next? What do you think happens next in the film? Should we listen? Should we listen and see? Do you think she gets her line correct? Do you think she gets it wrong? Let's listen.
Oh, where is Carrie? I hope she's all right. Look, what's this?
It's Harry's cat.
You said it's Harry's cat. Meow. Cut. We have to do that scene again.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh dear. Poor Laura. She gets it wrong. And she says it's Harry's cat. No, it's Carrie's hat. It's not easy being an actress. Right, let's have a look on the next page. You can read the story again. Let's have a look at these sentences in exercise 4 and see if we can correct them. So, it's Saturday afternoon. Look back in the story. It's Saturday afternoon, correct? What's the problem? What's the problem with this one? Saturday, yes? Afternoon, no. It's Saturday morning. Laura in English, is going to be in a TV program. Yes? No? TV program? No. Laura is going to be in a film. She has to learn a lot of lines. She has to speak a lot. A lot? No. I think she has to learn one line. So she has to learn, yes? Let's take this out and say she has to learn one line. That's all. In the film, she finds a cat. What does she find in the film? In the story, she finds a hat. Not a cat, but she says cat. She says her line correctly. No, she doesn't, does she? So should we say she doesn't make this negative in here? Whoops, she doesn't say her line correctly. No. They don't have to do the scene again. Yes, they do. Let's take out the helper. They have to do the scene again because she says it's Harry's cat. They have to repeat the scene. So this story is introducing some grammar, which is quite easy. It's all about have to. Things that you have to do. A little bit like must. So in the morning, I have to brush my teeth. I have to get dressed. And sometimes I have to go to work. And you have to go to school. But not at the moment. At the moment, you don't have to go to school. And I don't have to go to work. But I have to make videos. Right, let's have a look at have to. So this is this grammar box. Put it on here. Yeah, that's okay. This is this grammar box here. And we're going to fill in the positive and the negative for all the people. Here are the people, here are the pronouns, and English is very easy. There are only 4 different things to write. So, first of all, positive sentences. I have to get up early, for example. These are just examples. I have to go to work. So, have in here. You can also say you have to get up early. We have to get up early. Don't forget the to. To is important. Or they have to get up early. The verb doesn't change very much, but it does change for these. Remember he for a boy, she for a girl, it for an object. He, she and it has to. So he has to revise for a test. And she has to revise. And it doesn't have to revise for a test. It has to write, suppose. So those are the positives. Should we do the negatives in a different colour? Like we did in the previous sentences, I and you at the moment don't have to go to school. So we put our helper, don't, in here, and the main, the important verb, yeah. So I don't have to go to the theatre. You don't have to go to school. We don't have to go to school. Don't have to. All the same. And then for these ones, the helper is a little bit different. Remember? I don't like spiders. He doesn't. So the helper changes and the basic verb stays the same. So he doesn't have to learn lines. She doesn't have to revise for a test. Yeah, those are the negative ones, the things you don't have to do. So let's do a little bit of practice. Let's do some questions. Now we've got the idea of have to, let's do some questions. So, a question for Paul. Paul, do you have to buy a birthday present this month?
Yes, I have to buy a present.
Yes, I do is better.
Yes, I do.
Just a short answer, just a quick answer. What do you have to buy? So we've got, do you have to buy a present? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Then what? What do you have to buy?
I have to buy a book.
A book is a good present. Yeah. And what about this one? First of all, yes or no. Do you have to cook the dinner today?
Yes, I do.
Yes, because I'm very strict. Paul has to cook the dinner today. And what? What do you have to cook?
I have to cook pasta.
Yes, because it's my favourite. He has to cook pasta. And what about homework? Do you have to do your homework every day?
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't. Okay? I think for homework, maybe you can have a look at exercise 6 and tell me which of these things do you have to do? So write some sentences. For example, do you have to take the dog for a walk? Paul, do you have to take the dog for a walk?
Yes.
Yes, I do. The dog likes walks. Do you have to take the bus to school? At the moment, no, I don't. So write me some sentences. I have to walk the dog. I don't have to take the bus to school. Okay, that's your homework. Have a nice week. Remember, see you in September. Cheerio. See you next week as well.